Something revolutionary is happening at the Lad Gilman House on Water Street in downtown Exeter. The upper floors of the American Independence Museum are being renovated for new exhibits opening in May. Amid the wood shavings and painter's tape on the floor, the museum is preparing to go beyond its current offerings from the colonial and Revolutionary War periods. We were granted a tour of where the exhibits will be installed by the executive director, Joe Pace, to get a preview for what's to come.
We're going to go beyond declarations and constitutions to talk about world wars. We'll talk about abolition and suffrage, civil war, civil rights, Indian removal, a lot of the real struggles that we have endured and in many ways overcome as American people in pursuit of a more perfect union.
We're working on two brand new exhibit spaces which are completely different from anything we've done before. The first one is the Republic Room. It will carry the narrative of American history from the Constitution all the way through to today. The second exhibit is the Amending America series, which will focus on, it's a 10-year series, and each year will cover one of the amendments to the Constitution. So essentially the Bill of Rights. Starting
this year with the First Amendment and looking at how they were written, why they were written, what freedom of expression meant to the colonial and revolutionary leaders in the 1770s and 80s, and what does it mean now? How are courts interpreting the First Amendment? And then asking people to interject their opinions into some of the controversial decisions that have been made by the Supreme Court and other federal courts in recent years about what freedom of expression means. So we're changing and adding the guest experience here, but that's just the beginning.
What will these two new exhibits actually look like?
So this from, don't film it, this is not just it.
We can't give you all the details, but when we were granted a tour of the spaces being renovated, Executive Director Joe Pace walked us through how the new exhibits will invite the public to not only learn, but engage with our ongoing history.
There's going to be opportunities for dialogue. There's going to be opportunities to get your hands dirty, to give your opinion, to be heard. And I think that's what's most exciting to me, is that this isn't going to be a passive experience. You are going to be able to actively participate in this ongoing narrative that is American independence. And here's the most important thing, and I go back to it again. When we think about the Declaration of Independence, and we think about the Constitution, it's like American independence was this thing that was foreordained and forever promised. It's in this box on a shelf, and boy, we did it, mission accomplished. Boy, I gotta tell you, independence isn't something we did, it's something we do. And if we don't continue to work hard together to understand these questions, it may not be something that we have forever.
Founded in 1991 to house and display the newly discovered original Dunlap broadside of the Declaration of Independence, the building has been welcoming guests for 34 years as a museum. But these exhibits represent an important shift for the future of the organization. When the doors open in May, it will be under a new name, the American Independence Center.
Starting this summer, when we open in May, we are going to once again, or for the first time, be known to the public as the American Independence Center. We'll have the museum. We'll have tour experiences that people are familiar with and love. We'll have festival, we'll have beer for history. All the things that people have enjoyed over our years are still going to be part of what we do. But we're going to add to that these civic engagement experiences, our field trips for school kids, our summer camps. There's just going to be a lot of different ways that people can engage with us to learn more about our history and participate in dialogues about what that history means today.
The new rebrand is actually a return to the organization's beginnings, as it was incorporated as the American Independence Center, with the museum simply being its public-facing arm. When asked why now and why the need for the name change, Joe Pace had this to say.
I think one of the important things to think about is that when we think about a museum, it tends to be a place where we go to see things that already happened. We go to see a relic or an artifact, or to remember things that were before our time. A center is a place where people can gather and engage with what's happening now, link it to what came before, and think about what might come next.
The rebrand takes on additional significance as Exeter, along with the rest of the country, celebrates 250 years of independence.
This is the year. This is the year we're celebrating the 250th anniversary of our nation, really. I mean, it all started in 1776, and this is if any time is going to be the time to rebrand the museum, it's now. 2026 it's the big year. I'm thrilled, honestly. It's so cool. I can't wait.
So whether you've been coming to the museum for many years, such as myself, who wanted to be a reenactor when I was a kid, and I attended all the events in homemade costumes, and I even made it onto the cover of the museum's brochure, or if you've never been here before, 2026 will be a great time to come and see the new American Independence Center.
Come and see us. It's bigger, it's better than anything we've ever done before. It's revolutionary, honestly. We've had this same experience since we opened in 1991, and this is the first time we've really stepped out of the box and done something different. So come and see us. We're thrilled to have you.